when we do these rebuttals, Ben and I will talk through and say, what's the narrative? What's the story we want to tell? We'll whiteboard these. We'll storyboard these. And every GOMOR rebuttal that our law office does starts with a blank sheet of paper. Trial Defense Service has these templates, and these templates are absolute trash because the CG sees the same damn template over and over and over. And that's not a knock on TDS. TDS does not have the manpower to do this or the time. A GOMOR rebuttal is a 40 to 60 hour project. Some are 100 hours. People say, why does a GOMOR rebuttal cost $15,000? Why does a GOMOR rebuttal cost $20,000 to do? Well, because for us to take this on and give a product that's going to be compelling, supported by the facts, and that's going to win, you can't do some template. You can pay someone $2,000 for a rebuttal and you're going to lose it because you cannot put, if you look at the money is time, right? So when you pay money, you're buying a lawyer's time is what you're doing. And I know that these rebuttals are 40, 50, 60 hour projects. Some have turned into 100 hour projects.
Yeah, I imagine.
We're basically taking an entire trial, putting it together and putting it on paper. And so what we'll do is once we'll storyboard these. I've got a big whiteboard in my office and we'll storyboard with the boxes and the flow charts, how we want this rebuttal to play out. And it's almost like scripting a movie sometimes because we say, who's the antagonist? Who's the protagonist? Who's the bad guy? Who's the villain and who's the hero of this story? And that may sound silly, but you'd be surprised. Sometimes that the villain is the command or the commander, or it's the IG, or it is someone that wronged you, or it's the way the investigation was done. Other times it's an alleged victim. Other times it's finance. And so we have to put all this together and we storyboard this, talk it through. And then once we have the story we want to tell, then it's supporting it with the facts and putting it in writing. And I do a lot of the narrative. I do a lot of the storyboarding. That's a lot of what I do. Ben takes that and drafts these brilliant rebuttals. I edit them, and they'll go through 3 or 4 rounds of edits. What you have is a 40, 50, 60, 100 hour project at our firm. But when we get these, they get read.